My name is James Yancey. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and why I came back. Um, this is a magical place. Well, in my life back in Toronto, you know, you can get worn down by the Western world, and for me, this place is a real respite. I think that's what makes the integration process is what makes this place particularly meaningful. There's other places where you can do ayahuasca, and sometimes it leaves you with more questions than answers. But the integrity of this place, from top to bottom, is where part of the magic lies. With it's not just the Shipibo healers, but it's also the facilitators who help you dive deep into figuring out, what it is about yourself that was lacking before, that missing piece. And the integration is really the most important part, because it's the part that connects you back to, my other life or my other place that I live. And I've come to realize that too. It's a tough process. The whole thing is a tough process, and it's not all just rainbows and sunshine. You're through the help of the facilitators, you're kind of challenged with aspects of yourself that you need to leave behind. And the whole process, just even the preparation for it, it takes discipline and hard work. And you don't know why you have to do these things before you come into it, but once you get here and you start to go through these things, the processes, the exercises, it makes sense. And it's like the impetus to bring that back home. I noticed from the last time I came, it had a positive impact on me. It taught me a lot of things, just being better to the women in my life and how I could do that. And the work really becomes when you go back and actually implementing the things, the insights that you have. And it's helped me in innumerable ways, family relationships. I don't think my mom can really understand why I come down here, especially the second time in a row, 2 years in a row. But she sees the impact it has on me. So when I first came down, she wanted to know who these people were and send me an email, make sure that, and then I told her I was going this time, and she was like, "That's really good. I'm glad to hear that." And so I think she's seen the positive changes from this as well. The one thing I was a little bit concerned of was, I already did this once, and I don't want to go through all the same exercises, but this place is an evolution, and it's always being tweaked, it's always being perfected. And I realized that you don't get to a polished product just in one go, and it's the intent of the people that have created this space that have really made a conscious effort to focus it on healing and improving the whole process, the whole surroundings. Even the accommodations have gotten better. It's an evolution of the whole program, and so it really that was inspiring to me. It just showed the intent here on improvement. Like, it's not us just improving; this place is improving as well. It's another layer of all of this. You come in, you don't really know these people. You look at them and go, I've seen these people before. And then you get to know them here on a different level. And you really learn a lot from the other people and what they're going through and the struggles people have. And for me, it's really been a strong part of the process. I came with my brother here as well. And, even getting to know your own family at a deeper level is, that's the magic of this place. From a Western mind, I don't understand any of it, but they do, and that's it's magical what their insights, their energy, their presence. I'll never know I don't think I'll ever know, but I don't need to know. It's something that they do, and it's the traditions. You know, I come from Canada, and in Canada, the Indigenous culture has been systematically eradicated over history, which is a real tragedy. But here, it's alive and well, and I'm really grateful for that. Last night was a big one. Um, you know, even up until the fifth night, I had more questions than answers. But I did trust the process because I trusted in the Shipibo knowledge. And it made things click. Things that I hadn't seen before that were just right in front of me, I saw with a new perspective. And now the challenge, I guess, is just like cultivating that in daily life and bringing that back home through the exercises I've learned here. So I'm just very grateful. The sharing circles were a part that was difficult for me at first. Especially when you have problems, it's not easy to share your problems with people you've never met. But it's a cathartic part of the process. And somehow in sharing that, and you're able to connect with others, and it's part of the compassion, it's part of the understanding of, and you see similarities in people that are completely different from you. And so even though it, for me personally, was a challenging aspect of this, it was, you know, definitely one of the layers that helped make this place what it is. I had such a transformative experience that all I want to do is share it with people, but I don't know how, or I don't know if I should. It's like a calling that people have, but I guess if people are watching this and they have questions, I would say take the plunge for sure. If you have a calling for this, what are you waiting for? The Temple of the Way of Light is the way of light for me. It's a path of illumination. It's very well named. I just realized that last night, how well named it is actually, because the experience I had last night was the way of light.